With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. The question that we are going to discuss now is skeletal muscles fiber has light and dark bands. Which is the correct match of protein with its light refractive property and color? So we have to tell which among these options is the correct match with the protein, the light refractive property and the color. Okay, now if you talk about this actin and myosin filament, then they are present in the striated or the striped muscles. Okay, now these are what? These are the light and the dark bands which is present in this striated muscle. Now, if you talk about this actin filament, it is a protein that produces thin contractile filament. Okay, so this is, you can see in here, this is a thin contractile filament. Okay, and if you talk about the myosin, then it's a protein that produces the dense or the thick contractile filament within the muscle cell. So this forms the thick contractile filament within the muscle cells. Okay, and if you talk about other differences between this actin and myosin, so if you talk about the regulatory proteins, okay, so in the actin, the regulatory proteins, they are the tropomyosin and the troponin. Okay, so they are myosin and troponin in the actin. Okay, and if you talk about the myosin, then there will be meromyosin, which will be present in the myosin filament. Okay, now if you talk about the location, then this location, if you talk about this actin, then it is found between the A and the I bands. Okay, so this actin filament, it is found between the A and the I bands. And if you talk about this myosin, then it is found in the A bands of the sarcomere. Okay, so this myosin, it is found in the A bands. Okay, and this actin, it is found between the A and the I bands. Okay, and if you talk about the other these differences, then this actin filament, it will not form any cross bridge, but the myosin filament, it will form the cross bridge formation. Okay, and the actin filament, they have smooth surface, but if you talk about the myosin filament, they have a rough surface. Okay, and if you talk about this actin filament, then this actin filament, they are huge in number. Okay, so they are present in huge number. Okay, and if you talk about this myosin filament, then there happens to be one myosin filament, it happens per 6 actin filaments. Okay, so there is this myosin which is per 6 actin filaments, there will be one myosin filament. Okay, and if you talk about this light and dark band, then this light, it is known as the actin filament. This light one is the actin, and if you talk about the dark one, which is the myosin filament. Okay, now if you come back to the question, then the first, it is telling protein, which is myosin, and it is light. So I told you myosin, it is what? Myosin is the dark and actin is the light. So this is the incorrect option. Second, it is telling actin is dark, but which is also incorrect because actin is not dark. So B's option is also incorrect. C, it is telling that myosin is dark, which is correct, that myosin is dark. But it is telling the property which is isotropic. Now this isotropic property, it is being shown by which band? It is being shown by this actin band. Okay, so actin band, it basically is what? It is a isotropic band. Okay, so this isotropic band, it is also known as I bands. Okay, and they are what? They are the actin bands, which is the light band, which has the isotropic band. Now, these isotropic bands, they indicate the behavior of the polarized light as it passes through the I band. So, it basically tells the behavior of the polarized light. Okay, so here it is saying that myosin is showing isotropic. That is incorrect. Myosin is basically anisotropic. So, if you talk about the myosin, this is an isotropic band. Okay, so this option is also incorrect. And last, it is telling that actin, which is a light band and is isotropic. So this is the correct option. So D will be the correct option for our question, because actin, it will be what? It will be an isotropic band and it is light in color. So D option is the correct option for our question. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.